Today is National Cancer Survivors Day. It originated in the U.S. in 1987. The day honors people who have beaten cancer and offers support for people suffering from it now. Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the United States.
Hills for more on what we know will be a very emotional send-off. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Yes, a bittersweet day for those more than 40 soldiers and their loved ones. At the moment, they're just wrapping up a farewell breakfast here.
The events come as the administration continues to deal with the Veterans Administration scandal. Fox's Doug Lazader has more from Washington. The victim's been identified as 65-year-old Charles Lord.
With the very latest. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Well, the good news certainly is no one was hurt in this 3-alarm fire. Residents I spoke to here out of the scene say they saw flames shooting as high as 18 feet in the air. And Tom and Don, I want you to take a look now. You can see firefighters are heavily focusing on the 3rd floor right now. Hey there, Brian. Well, lawyers for both sides right now are preparing for closing arguments here at the federal courthouse in St. Paul. Then a jury is set to deliberate. Those cyclists are headed to southwestern Minnesota. This will be a 4-day trek. They're going to be traveling 300 miles. They left from the Mall of America here about an hour ago, and they're doing this to raise money and awareness for AIDS research. Mandatory evacuations are underway in Alaska this morning as a massive wildfire continues to burn south of Anchorage. The fire is already 220 square miles in size and quickly growing thanks to windy conditions. Many of them are now in the process of hiring a lawyer and suing the city. On this Memorial Day, we honor all those who've served our country. And the Wounded Warriors are giving veterans a chance to do the things they love, like play hockey. At this point, we don't know if Smith will take the stand in his own defense. A lot of flooding in our area. Those rainfall totals are pretty amazing.
They're impressive. We've been dealing with rainfall pretty much throughout the entire overnight, and now
a little humid out there today.
Or a lot humid in some cases. This is not something we're really used to, at least not yet.
Yeah.
David, thank you so much for coming in with me this morning. And it was wonderful having you here.
Thank you.
And we'll go to break right now. Stay with us. Anna, thank you so much for your time.
So much.
It does smell delicious, and I think I'm going to dig in.
And you can find out more about Dr. Chris. Go to renewaldoctor.com for more on his med spa and his services.
His arrest is not linked to any of its students, and the incident did not take place on school property. Family and friends of the victim, they're gathering here this morning, and as you guys can imagine, they're pretty emotional. Their loved one was shot inside this home here in North Minneapolis early this morning. Thank you for your time this morning, and certainly stay warm out here as well.
Thank you.
Alex and Tom, as you just heard, the state fire marshal on the way to the scene this morning. That's because firefighters, they do suspect arson. Finally this morning, a World War II vet celebrates a big accomplishment.
Yes, he does. 100-year-old.
Featuring food, music, and a parade that's just about to start. We can't wait. And that's where we find our Todd Walker this morning. Hey, Todd, it's looking good out there.